Hello YouTube, it's Jonathan here. It's been a while since I last done a vlog, but I have entered into an amateur golf tournament at KSC, which will be played at the end of this week actually. It's the International Amateur Open at KSC, and it will be played on the North Course at KSC. How should I put it? North Course without much wind. It's already a difficult course. Now that it's autumn and it's late October, it's going to be a very difficult challenge, a very rough ride. Probably one of the toughest challenges, toughest tests the whole season for golf, if you ask me. Fan Ling Hong Kong Golf Club new course, it's got nothing on North Course when it's windy, like now in late autumn going towards winter. Fan Ling new course, it seems like a much easier test because normally there's not much wind there and you can get away with a few errant shots. North Course, there's nowhere you can run or hide there. It's very easy to lose a ball and it's just a very tough test in general. But yeah, I didn't show you what's in my bag previously in my previous vlog, so I want to show you what's in my bag later on in this vlog here. Show you the clubs that I've got exactly in this bag and maybe some clubs that are unique that I will put in only for North Course at KSC, because I know it will be windy and it will be a very tough test, a tough challenge. So keeping the ball in play will be a big priority of mine, and keeping the ball beneath the wind. So hitting those low stingers, low punch shots, just keeping the ball in play, that will be a big priority for this tournament. Just to give you guys a bit more context, Hong Kong Golf Club new course, it's more like a parkland style course. It's tree lined, pretty wide open fairways, not much wind there. The greens are pretty big, but they've got a lot of slope to them and they're generally quite fast. But overall, Hong Kong Golf Club new course, it's quite manageable. It's not so difficult as tournament courses go. North Course on KSC, on the other hand, it's more like a UK style links course. It's very windy there, and especially in autumn like now, you would definitely feel the wind. So you can't hit the ball high up in the air like you could on a parkland style course where it's quite still and not much wind. So you definitely have to keep the ball down at North Course at KSC. And there are quite a lot of holes where it's generally quite tight and narrow, and there's trouble either along one side of the hole or there's trouble down both sides of the hole. It's very easy to lose a ball there. Greens aren't as big as on new course at the Hong Kong Golf Club. They're quite a bit smaller, but the greens at North Course at KSC, they haven't got as much slope to them as on new course. There's generally a little less slope, but they will be running fast. So yeah, think of like a UK style links course and there's trouble everywhere. That's what North Course is like. Just to give a comparison about like how wide the fairways are between the two courses. Hong Kong Golf Club new course, generally the fairways are like 40, 50 yards wide. So it's a pretty generous sized fairway there. You won't be too stressed about hitting the fairway there generally. But on KSC North Course, I think the widest fairways there, the widest possible fairways on North Course are only 40 yards wide at most. Some holes, the fairway is only like about 20 to 30 yards wide. And as I said earlier, yeah, there's trouble pretty much everywhere. So hence why it's more stressful playing on North Course. And you add in the wind as well, and they will speed up the greens. It will be a rough ride for a lot of people. So yeah, if I'm going to be very honest, I've been quite worried leading up to this tournament on North course, just because I know that the course will play very difficult in tournament conditions. But yeah, I guess I've come quite a long way playing in a few amateur tournaments. That experience will help. Experience will help, and I feel I'm more capable now and a bit more well equipped to handle the tournament pressure. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Let me run you through my bag as for the clubs that I will be using for the KSC tournament on North course. What's in the bag basically. Okay, so let's start with the driver. I play a Titleist TSI 3 driver, 9 degrees, and I've got it in the C3 setting, which is a slightly more upright and slightly more loft. So it's actually sitting at 9.75 degrees. I've got the Tour AD IZ6S shaft in this, and I've got it playing at 45 inches. So basically what the old standard length for Titleist drivers used to be. And because I've got it a little bit shorter at 45 inches at my standard length, I've got a little bit of a heavier weight in the back weight ports here, just so that the swing weight feels nice and balanced and nice and perfect basically for me. So all my clubs, I have them, I play them all a little bit upright in terms of lie angle, because that's what fits me the best for my swing and my setup there. Okay. Fairway wood. I play the Titleist TSI 2. Now, this is a bit of a special club for me to put in the bag for this tournament specifically, because I know it will be very windy and it'll be very tight, and I need a little bit of extra distance off the tee with a 3 wood. So I've gone with a strong 3 wood, a 13.5 degree strong 3, which is basically a 2 wood. Now, I've got this in the B2 SureFit setting on the hosel, which it's standard loft, but it's a little bit more upright. Again, a bit more upright in lie angle. That's what fits me. Oh, and for shaft, I've got the Tour AD IZ7 shaft in stiff flex. So basically the same shaft as in my driver, just it's in a 70 something gram weight flex. Okay, and this is playing at 43 inches. So standard 3 wood length. Irons. I've got a 3 and 4 iron in the TaylorMade Tour Preferred UDI and the RSI TP UDI, which are basically, they're the same sort of club. I've got these in a 3 and a 4 iron here, and I have the UST Mamiya recoil shafts, graphite shafts in them. So the reason why I put 3 and 4 driving iron in the bag is that KSC North is, it can get very windy around this time of the year, and keeping the ball in play will be a big priority of mine, because a lot of the holes, they're quite narrow and they're quite tight. So it will place a big premium on accuracy rather than just raw distance. And this 3 iron, I hope it will keep me in play on most of the holes that I use it. So yeah, this 3 iron UDI is going to be a very important club for me actually. As for the irons, I am playing the Mizuno MP4 blade. Yep, forged Mizuno blade, and I play them from 5 through pitching wedge. And I've got the Project X LZ 5.5 steel shafts in them. And the specs that I play these irons are at, it's ½ inch longer than standard, and it's 1 degree upright. That's what fits me, and that's what I find comfortable playing with. Okay. As for wedges, I've got the Vokey SM8 wedges. I've got a 50 degree, 54 degree, and a 60 degree wedge here. And shafts for my wedges, same as my irons. Project XLZ 5.5 steel shafts. And again, half inch longer than standard, 1 degree upright in terms of its lie angle. That's what fits me, that's what I feel comfortable playing with. Okay, and then lastly, the putter is a Scotty Cameron Special Select Newport 2. And this is at 35 inches. And I've got the Pingman grip, inspired by Tiger himself. And that's why I actually went for the Newport 2 in this Special Select putter. It just feels very, it feels very balanced, feels very comfortable to putt with, and I just love the feel of this this Newport 2 putter. You can't really go wrong with Scotty Cameron putters. So, and this has been one of my like trusty, reliable clubs for me. So yeah, those are the clubs that are in my bag, and I hope those will serve me well for the tournament at KSC North. Okay, so there you have it there. I've shown you guys what's in my bag, the clubs that I'll be using for this tournament at KSC. And just a few final thoughts and feelings just to share with you. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous for this tournament, because I'm feeling quite nervous and quite worried for this tournament, if I'm being very honest here. Because I know just how tough the tournament will be at KSC and just how tough the course and the course conditions will be. But all these tournaments that I've played in for amateur golf, I guess just being in that arena and just being comfortable in that sort of arena environment, that experience will count for something, and I hope that experience will serve me well and help me out. So, I mean, I've been in this sort of competitive arena before a few times. Hopefully it'll just get easier and I just get used to that tournament pressure and just being in that sort of environment. But yeah, I'll let you guys know how the tournament goes, and I'll catch you up in a later video then. See you guys. Bye guys.